Hello everyone out there in YouTube world, and welcome back to my spoiler alert review. And today I'm going to be doing another season today. So it's something different. This season's been going on, it's still going on right now. I'm talking about Big Bang Theory Season 1. Big Bang Theory. Big fan of this show. I like this show a lot. So I decided to do a little review of the seasons that come out. So now, we've got Big Bang Season 1. Now, very good stuff. If you like, obviously it's just on regular basic cable. Comes on, I don't even remember, NBC, something like that. Anyways, it's literally the smartest comedy there is out there. Literally. I mean, smartest comedy. Every episode involves, or you see in the background, like elaborate theorization numbers, equations in the background of their apartment. I mean, they're physicists. They're nuclear. They work at the University of California, and it basically these seasons are wrapped around a few characters, and the basic characters are Leonard, Sheldon, Howard Wolowitz, and Rajesh Kuthapalli. And like Leonard and Sheldon are living in one apartment, and their neighbor just moves in as Penny, and she's also the one main chick in this whole thing. I think Penny makes this all this really as good as it is, because it would be one thing just with Sheldon, which is he's a great actor, by the way, guy who plays Sheldon. But I think Penny just puts so much into this, when like the whole vibe of the whole show, she adds so much. But yeah, it's really about Leonard and Sheldon, really. But they work at the University of California with Rajesh and Howard. Now, they all have PhDs except for Howard. So, but that's like, they keep nagging him about that. Like, occasionally it's like a frequent joke throughout the seasons. But yeah, that's pretty good. I'll give you a little fun facts about this. There is a actual scientist, physicist that helps them work on this show, that puts in some insights for actual like math equations that makes a comedy. It's David Saltzberg. Actual professor at UCLA, and physics and astronomy. So yeah, that's cool. And also something else, at the end of every episode in this season, you get like a little vanity card from Chuck Lorre, and each one's pretty interesting. Sometimes they're rants or a spill he has, or sometimes they're just like little things that happen in his life. Most of it's really funny, and I would say if it's not funny, it's interesting to know about like what happens sometimes. I didn't know some of this, and I was interested. But let's keep going. Let me see. Season 1. Let's just start this off. We got the pilot episode. Basically, you get to know the cast. Again, Leonard, Sheldon in the apartment. Penny comes in, and then Leonard and Sheldon's two friends, Howard Wolowitz and Rajesh Kuthapalli. Now, you get to know a few things, like Leonard, like you get to know Sheldon's spart on the couch. Like, that's one thing you get to know about it. And Howard's obsessive flirting, you get to understand, and how Rajesh can't talk to women but later on, like he can talk to them, but only with alcohol in a system. Now, in the second episode, Sheldon must clean the apartment, and Leonard Sheldon like gets obsessed with cleaning Penny's apartment because she's just a mess, and he just freaks out. So he like goes out in the middle of the night, like 1-2 a.m. just to clean her apartment. And this is pretty funny, because there's also in the episode, like, Leonard uses a lightsaber as a nightlight throughout the house, and that's pretty funny. Now, episode 3 introduces Leslie Winkler. Now, you know her from this is the same chick from Roseanne. Now, Leonard was also on Roseanne, the actor. So you got Leonard and the Leslie Winkler. So you got these two characters also on Roseanne, which Chuck Lorre also had something to do with for that. So he likes bringing in some of his old colleagues. Episode 4. introduces Sheldon's mother. Now again, this episode introduces another character from Roseanne. It was like Roseanne's sister at the bar, at like the shop or bar or whatever. Now, Luminous Fish. That's episode 4. Episode 5. Sheldon ponders over the door. Like, what does a tie on the doorknob be, or a sock on the doorknob? And basically, Leonard and Leslie have sex. Now, episode 6 is the costume. Every season has a costume episode, and this one is episode 6. This one is the Halloween party. Now, Penny throws a Halloween party. They all dress up. This is funny. This is a good episode. I like this one because first costume episode, they all show up as the Flash, like on accident. So that's kind of funny. So they all have to change costumes. So they all change, and they all change into something different. And like Rajesh is Thor, but he's not the Marvel Thor. He's actually the the Norse god Thor. So that's it's pretty funny stuff like that. Now, 7th episode is you get to know Halo Night. Again, I like that. Halo Night. Gotta have a Halo Night. You gotta get, it's Halo Night. 8 o'clock. Be there. Now, Howard gets a girlfriend, and it's like a Penny's friend from Omaha. But, that doesn't last too long, obviously. And, okay, episode 8. Rajesh's parents set him up. Now they're just doing this whole, like, Indian rule, so he has to get drunk to talk to this girl that he's never even met before. And then comedy ensues, because he has to drink, yeah. So, it's pretty good. But, but Sheldon actually leaves with her, and no one understands how that happened. So, it's pretty funny. That's pretty good. Now, next episode, episode 9. Leonard and Sheldon, apparently Leonard got his note for a physics symposium, to talk at a physics symposium, and Sheldon threw it in the trash and didn't tell him. And because he pretty much didn't want to do it. So they fight over that and they actually go, and it's again, a good episode where they just fight, quabble over going or not going and what's going to happen. 10th episode, Leonard, let me see. Leonard lies to Penny so not to hurt her feelings. It's just about not going to her play, because she has a play out and she just doesn't sing well. This has a guest star in it, DJ Qualls. You should know him. You should know him by Road Trip and The Nerd. So it's a pretty good episode with him, a guest star. Episode 11. Sheldon gets sick. You don't be around Sheldon when he gets sick, because you're going to have to do everything for him. And now this is a good episode because this introduces Soft Kitty. Soft kitty, warm kitty. Yes. Big old ball of fur. Yes. Now that's a good episode. Introduces Soft Kitty. Now, 12th episode. There's a child prodigy that comes to the university, and Sheldon and Leonard get Leonard just has a fit because this kid is seemingly might be smarter than him, so they tried to throw him under the bus in way just to get him away of this of the university. They don't even want him there. So there's that episode. 13th. It's funny. This is the physics bowl, which Sheldon tries to answer every question for his teammates, and they kick him off the team. So they get Leslie Winkle on the team, and then Sheldon gets his own team, basically of a janitor and yeah, just school teacher or whatever. No, he's school teacher. It's just lunchmate. So he'll just answer every question. He thinks he can beat him. So this is a physics bowl, but this is actually this is an episode where actually Rajesh actually says a word, actually speaks in front of Penny without being drunk. There's a funny little part, but yeah, he actually does that. Okay, 14th episode. Now, this is an episode involving the movie The Time Machine. If you ever know the old school movie, it basically brings in the a life model decoy of the seat that he sits in the time machine, the time machine. So there's that episode. You get to see that. That'll be a good episode if you like the movie The Time Machine. That's a good episode. Now, 15th episode is like introduces Sheldon's sister. Missy comes to town for a wedding, and all of Sheldon's sister. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. All Sheldon's friends fight over her because she's nothing like Sheldon. So it's pretty good. Now I don't remember it ever really talking about or bringing in the sister again in later seasons, but we'll get to that. We'll see. Next episode, 16th episode. Penny wants to throw Leonard a birthday party since he's never had one before. He's never had a birthday party. His only while growing up, his only achievements were for like getting good grades, and you probably just get like a cookie or something. But yeah, he doesn't. They never believed in like parties over there at his house, so he tries to throw him a party. And okay. That's a good one. So, but the next episode, Leonard and Penny go out on their first date. This is the last episode. Leonard and Penny go on the first date. Now, the episode ends without you knowing how the date went. But that's how it goes, man. The season 2 will pick up where season 1 left off. Is basically the day after the date. So I can't wait for that. We'll get to that here soon, but this is the first season. This was it. Big Bang Theory. I have to say, if you're looking for a few good episodes of this season, then look no further than like the pilot episode. That's a good one to look into. You get to know the cast and everybody. You get to know what's going on there. Oh my goodness, there was a few really good episodes. The 10th episode with DJ Qualls. That's pretty good. Let me see. There's really so many good episodes on here. It's just the costume episode. The costume on every season. The costume episode is always funny. Always funny. Now I like those. Like I said, there's just so many good ones for just different reasons. Now, you should just like pick them out yourself. This first season just had a few ones for just different reasons. Now, I hope you like. That's it. That's it for this one. I hope you guys like this video. Hope I said everything that I wanted to. Big Bang Theory, season 1. You guys pick it up if you have it. If you like comic books, if you like games, if you like smart comedies, this is literally the smartest comedy out there right now. You should look into this. If you like comedies, you like games, you like smart comedies, like games, you like comics, look into this. I think you would like it. I think you'll be pleased with this. Other than that, yeah, I think this is it. I hope you guys liked what you watched. I will see you guys again soon with season 2, and then so on and so forth with more stuff. I won't just have seasons. I'll have more stuff, movies and whatnot. But please leave a comment or a message, anything, what you'd like, disliked, or send a like or something, and let me know. Anytime. Well, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate you watching. Have a good day. Bye.